ladies, it's Katie. Just wanted to give you all an update about today. Today was our egg retrieval, and just kind of wanted to give you guys an overview of how it went and how I'm feeling and what's to come. So our egg retrieval was scheduled for 11 a.m. Our clinic has several locations. They do all of their egg retrievals and transfers at their main office, which happens to be like 2 hours from where we live. So thankfully I've been doing a lot of my monitoring about an hour and 15 minutes from where I live. You only have to go down to this one facility when you do your retrieval and transfer. So today was our first day at this facility. It was really nice. And we got there around 10. Went back and met our nurse. She was so nice, just so answered all of our questions. It was cool because she had been through IVF herself, so she just, it's nice to have like a first-hand experience from one of the nurses. You can ask them anything. So she was so funny and just really put myself at ease, my husband too. So we get back to the room, or the little curtained area. I got changed. While I was getting changed, my husband went to provide his sample. And then he met me back into that little waiting area. Got hooked up to all these monitors. I still have some on my chest here, the little heart rate monitors. Got my IV started with fluids and an antibiotic that they just pump through your IV. I was one of 4 women today getting egg retrieval, so I was number 2 in line. So we had to just wait a little bit while longer. I think they were just running a little bit behind schedule. But during that time, our nurse was really awesome, just about, again, answering all of our questions. She went over the ohss in a lot of detail, simply because, as you've watched in my previous videos, that I'm kind of a candidate for that to happen because I have a lot of follicles. So after she kind of went over everything, and we waited, it was like 11:15 that I walked back into their little operating room, so to speak. Met the embryologist and the doctor. The nurses in there were so sweet. And within moments, I was passed out. It was nice. I didn't remember a thing, which was good because I'm not real keen on pain. So I was happy that I didn't remember anything. It was cool because, like, during the waiting process, like, I've watched so many videos about how many eggs you get, and I knew we had a lot of follicles, but just because you have follicles doesn't mean you have eggs. And so I was like, you just have no idea what you're gonna get out of this. So it was on the way down. I was like, my husband and I were like, well, how many do you think, and what's your guess? So our guess, or my husband's guess, was 15 eggs. I don't even think I made a guess, but so when they wheeled me back out, my husband waited in the waiting room before he even walked in, or like 2 seconds before he walked in. The nurse walks up to me. She goes, "So how are you feeling?" And I'm like, "I'm good. I had a lot of cramping." And what was really weird is I was cramping like higher than I normally would, like with a period. Normally when I cramp with a period, it's, low down, like right at, I don't know, your hairline or whatever. But this was like up high, like almost like at my belly button line. So I thought that, I asked her if that was normal, and she said, yeah. She goes, "So we got 25 eggs." I was shocked. I was like, "You're kidding me, right?" And she goes, "No, you have 25 eggs." So then my husband comes around the corner, and I just must have had this look of like, oh my gosh on my face. And so she told him, "Yeah, 25 eggs." And he was just flabbergasted. So a good shock. I mean, I'm obviously thankful that we had that many versus not enough. Obviously, things are still very up in the air because they have to fertilize them, and not all will fertilize, and so on and so on. So, yeah, 25. I was just, she said, yeah, clearly you responded really well to the medication. So they let me sit there for a few minutes, gave me some Tylenol for the cramping and water and crackers. And gosh, within maybe like 20 to 30 minutes of waking up, we were able to get dressed and head on out. I actually felt good enough. I was so hungry, so I actually felt good enough that we went down and had lunch before we went home, because obviously like 2-hour drive. So we had lunch together and just kind of was soaking in the moment, and A, kind of how easy it was, and B, the number of follicles, or number of eggs. Then I actually fell asleep pretty much the whole way home, because you still have a little bit of that junk in your system. Since I've been home, I've had a lot of cramp, like a lot of like heavy pressure in my abdomen. So I'm watching it really closely. They said to like drink a ton of water. I've actually been drinking Gatorade. She said that was really good for the electrolytes. So I'm not a water drinker at all. I know I should be. I know it's very healthy. I'm just not. Like, I drink a lot when I eat, like dinner or lunch or whatever, but I don't just drink to drink. So this is a challenge for me, but this is way easier than dealing with ohss. So I'm really hoping to stay ahead of the game. I really want the opportunity to do a fresh transfer. Ideally, we're looking at Monday. So it's just important to me to stay ahead of it. So I have cream. They actually drew circles on my booty on each side to kind of show us where for the progesterone shot. I'm quite nervous. I just am. I don't know. So I put some of that Numb Master cream on around, I don't even know what time it is, around 8:15. Is that the 8 o'clock hour? So we're kind of waiting like a half an hour. So I figured I'd just sit here and do this video update while that stuff's sitting on me. And then in a few minutes, we'll jab ourselves, or my husband will jab me with the progesterone. So hopefully that goes well. And then the plan is, just like everyone else, the plan is that they'll call us tomorrow to let us know how many of the 25 fertilized. We are doing ICSI because we have low motility. They just thought that would be the best, easiest thing to do, or for our situation. So they'll let us know tomorrow how many fertilized. And then I'm assuming that they kind of keep you posted throughout the next 3 to 5 days about their progress. I've seen a couple of people maybe get like day 3 calls. But I'm hoping to make it to a day 5, because I've heard that that's like your best chances. So we're looking at Monday. So anyway, I was happy with today. Hopefully the cramping and the pressure kind of dissipate. Hopefully we don't get OHSS. Yeah, so just wanted to give you guys an update. I'll let you know, probably in a short video tomorrow, how many we had fertilized. And yeah, baby deaths to you all who are following this, and take care. Praying for all of you. Hope you pray for me, and have a great night. Bye.